Hey, what's up? I'm Drake Bell, and you might know me from a little show called Drake and Josh. But today, I'm out here on tour playing my music, and luckily, I was able to stop into 17 and tell you some life stories using emojis. Yeah, I would say this emoji is for my first kiss. And I think it would be this one too. You know, because I was young and we didn't know what we were doing, and it was just a very awkward and silly experience. The most embarrassing thing I've ever done in front of a crush. I farted. I don't know why, but this looks like someone's legs and they're sitting, and then this is the big cloud, and then they have rays coming. I don't know why, but this is a fart. I have a few favorite times. I think one of them is when Josh and I did the Blues Brothers. That was pretty awesome. And I really liked the dance contest episode when Josh and I had to be each other's dance partners because our partners got in a fight and were disqualified. I would say anytime I got to work with Miranda, that was fun. And this is probably what everyone's looking like while I'm going through all of these. I just really loved being on Drake and Josh, like full on 100. It was dope. I would say the craziest moments are when fans somehow get past security and they're able to jump up onto stage and run up and hug you or something while you're in the middle of trying to play a guitar part or something. And so it would be something like, this, and then me like, and then her like, and then me like, and then security like, no, and then me like, cool, whatever. The most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me on stage, I don't know. I mean, there's been a few embarrassing things. I think the most common thing is me forgetting my lyrics that I wrote. And so it's very embarrassing when you're standing there trying to think of the lyric, and then your fans actually know the song better than you, and you're like rolling your eyes thinking what an idiot you are. And your fans look at you like this, like he doesn't even know his own song. Yeah, I think that's the most common. The craziest prank I've ever pulled on somebody? Oh man. Keep it clean. Well, it's always nice when you steal your friend's phone when they're talking to a girl or something, and you throw in one of these, or one of these or something, when you're talking to when they're talking to their crush or something, and they're like, "What are you doing, man?" Yes, actually, I did have. Wow, why did this come into my head? I haven't thought about this in years. I was actually wearing a pair of jeans that were really old, and right when I got to the airport, I got out of the car and they split right down the middle. I was very angry, so I did a little dance to try and hide it. And then I was like, no, thumbs down, this is not good, my package is showing. And then I was really embarrassed, and yeah. But luckily I was able to get into my luggage and change my pants. So then it was okay. Yeah, I would say any time that my brother Robert was around, it was mostly this. Because he's very verbose and loud and crazy. And so, yeah, so sometimes when he was around, it'd be like, oh man, yeah, that's my brother. What can fans expect next from me? I would say they can get excited about some really cool new music that they're gonna love and be able to dance to. So when I got onto the challenge originally, I was feeling very like this, right? Super stoked, climb up the jungle gym, get there the fastest. But as time went on, it started to become a little bit of this, because I was kind of confused at the game and what was happening. And then it slowly turned to this, and then became this into, there were some eye rolls. There were some eye rolls sometimes, but then I think essentially my entire experience summed up would be this one. Yeah. Well, I'm Drake Bell, and now you know more about me than I ever thought I would tell you. You can check out my new music on Spotify and watch The Challenge every Tuesday night on MTV. And hey, subscribe to 17.